But since I'm writing a young adult contemporary book, check for that in like a year and a half. It's promoting something that's at least a year away, but it's gonna be good. Oh my god, I've been working on it for like the last couple months. It's so good.
Just wants him to go to Olympus and take over his dealership.
Why does every rich fucking person have a dealership? God damn it. I hate that I fucking said that. Because I'm writing a book, and in the first chapter, the rich kid's father owns a dealership. I'm about to change that. You know, fuck it. When the book comes out, you guys can watch this video and be like, he's an idiot too. Great way to phrase that sentence, Dylan. Did I mention I'm a writer? Let me tell you about the writing. I'm working on the first draft still. Let me tell you that some of the best jokes I've ever thought of are in the book. They're in text form, obviously, you're gonna read them. But I guarantee you, if you read the book and don't laugh out loud at least 5 times, you'll get your money back. I think I've laughed out loud 1 time in my entire life reading books, but this is gonna have at least 5. But then there's also like a real good heart to the story. It's gonna make you cry too. It's so good, I just need time. Because I am a writer. I am going to, at one point, have my novel and my story out into the world. As a writer of young adult fiction, I feel like I gotta watch this movie. I'm writing a contemporary novel, and there's death. There's some death in it. It kind of happens before the story starts. Don't worry, there's death. You know, I'm something of an author myself. I need to stop talking about it because I just don't work on the book. It's a problem. I really love writing. It makes me happy when I'm writing, but I don't do it. Petition for Dylan to make a video on this book he's allegedly writing. Seriously, we need proof. Also, I would love some of his tips on writing. Yeah, you don't want any of my tips because I can't finish a book. I'm still working on it here and there. Nowhere near as much as I should be. Like, I can go weeks without writing.
What's up with my book? What is up? I don't know. What is up with that? I'm working on it. It's, like I said, like, I rewrote the intro, or the first couple chapters. It's so good. It's so good. I'm so happy with the first couple chapters, but I have so much more work to do on it.
Before we were young. I'm writing a book. I'll use that. The book that I've been talking about for 3 years, guess what chapter I'm on? Just guess. Chapter 3 is the answer. 3 years, 3 chapters. Good job, Dylan. Okay. I've written probably like 100,000 words or more, probably more than that. But I'm kind of combing back through it, making a bunch of changes to make sure the story is as possible. There's no words that describe how good this book is gonna be, but this sound, I think, is accurate. That sound is how good my book is gonna be. If you ever review my book and it's an audio review, that better be the review score. I'm actually writing a young adult book of my own. 2005, writing a novel. 2010, writing a novel. 2020, writing a novel. Look, it's hard for me to contain all the awesomeness. This book is gonna make you laugh. This book is gonna make you cry. This book is gonna make you feel things for weeks and maybe months after you finish reading it. And I know all this, only having written 3 chapters. So if I can know that after 3 chapters, imagine what this book is gonna be after like 30. 10 times the amount. Oh boy, you're gonna be laughing and crying for years. I'm setting high expectations here. Let's lower it back. Remember, it's me writing this, and I have to use a dictionary on like every paragraph for my own writing. Wait till you guys read my book. I include the parents in such a good way. I'm just applauding myself thinking about it. I wanna write my own YA fiction story. It's gonna be good. I'm writing it currently. Me when Dylan announced he's writing a book versus me when Dylan finally finished the book. That's not right. I will have you know that I made some progress. I'm now on chapter 6. So last time I said I was on chapter 3 after 3 years. Now after 3 years and like 2 months, I'm on chapter 6. So that's immense progress. Works on a book and releases it, promotes it for 3 years. Listen, I'm gonna promote this book so hard. When it finally comes out in 13 years, it's gonna be like the most anticipated book of all time. I'm writing my own book that will be released in approximately 30 years. How's your book going? Shut up. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm just a little on edge because I don't know when I'm being teased anymore about this. Some people are just asking. They're just like, hey, how's it going? But some people are like, hey, how's that book going? Shut up. How's your book going, Dylan? Very excited to read it when you publish it in 20 years. See? You had me the first half. I was like, oh, the pride is asking. But no, they had to take a dig. The book's going really well.
And by that I mean I have a couple other book ideas that just pop in my head, and I might start working on those instead. A book will come at some point, though.